No, sir, I do live by the church.
Oh, art thou a church lady?
No, such matter, sir. I do live by the church, for I live at my house, and my house does stand by the church.
Ah, so thou may say the king lies by a beggar, if the beggar dwell near him.
You have said, sir, to see this age. A sentence is but a cheverel glove to a good wit. How quickly the wrong side may be turned outward.
Nay, that's certain. They that dally nicely with words may quickly make them wanton.
I would, therefore, my sister had no name, sir.
Why, madam?
My name's a word, and to dally with that word might make my sister wanton.
I warn, thou art a merry fool and carest for nothing.
Not so, sir. I do care for something, but in my conscience I do not care for you. If that be to care for nothing, I would it would make you invisible.
Are not thou the Lady Olivia's fool?
No, indeed, sir. The Lady Olivia has no fool. She will not keep folly till she be married. I am indeed not a fool, but her corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at the Count Orsino's.
Foolery, sir, does walk about the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere. I would be sorry, sir, but the fool should be as oft with your masters with my mistress. I think I saw your wisdom there.
Nay, if thou pass upon me, I'll no more with thee. Hold, there's expenses for thee.
Now Jove and his next commodity of hair send thee a beard.
By my troth, I tell thee I'm almost sick for one. I would not have it grow on my chin. Is my lady with it?
Would not a pair of these have bread, sir?
Yes. Being kept together and put to good use.
The lady is within. Sir, I will construe to them whence you come. Who you are and what you would are out of my market. I might say element, but the word isn't for more.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool. And to do that well craves a kind of wit. She must observe their moods on whom she jests and quality of persons. This practice is full of labor as a wise man's art. The folly that she wisely shows is fit. But wise men, folly fallen, quite taint their wit.
Ah, save you, gentlemen.
And you, sir?
Avez-vous gardé mon sou?
Ceci votre service.
I hope, sir, you are. And I am yours.
Would you encounter the house? My niece is desirous you should enter if your trade be to her.
Well, I am bound to your niece. I mean, she is the list of my voyage.
Taste your legs, sir. Put them to motion.
My legs do better understand me, sir, than I understand what you mean by bidding me taste my legs.
I mean to go, sir. To the enter.
Then I shall answer with a gate and entrance. We are prevented. Most excellent, accomplished lady. The heavens rain odors on you.
The youths are in courtier. Rain odors. Wow.
My matter hath no voice to your most pregnant and vouchsafed you.
Odors, pregnant, and vouchsafed. I'll get all three already.
Let the garden door be shut and leave me to my hearing. Give me your hand, sir.
My duty, madam, and most humble service.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
My servant. 'Twas never merry world since lowly fame was considered common. Your servant, the Count Orsino, you.
And he is yours, and his must needs be yours. Your servant is your servant, madam.
For him, I think not on him, for his thoughts with ever blanks rather than filled with me.
Madam, I come to wet your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Oh, give me leave, I beseech you. I bade you never speak again of him, but would you undertake another suit? I'd rather hear you to solicit that than music from the spirit.
Dear lady,
Give me leave, beseech you. I did send after the last enchantment you did hear. A ring in chase of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant, and I fear you. On your hard construction, must I say. To force this on you in shame for finding what you did on you. What might you think? Have you not set mine honor at the stake? And not the show? So let me speak. I pity you. That's a degree to love.
no, not a bit. For 'tis a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
Why then, he thinks 'tis time to smile again. Oh, world! How apt the poor are to be proud. If one should be a prey, how much the better to fall before the lion than the wolf. The clock upbraids me with the waste of time. Fear not, good youth, I will not have it. Yet when wit and youth are come to harvest, thy wife will like to reap a proper man. There lies your way. Due west.
Then westward ho! Raise a good disposition to attend your ladyship. You're nothing, madam, to my lord by me.
Stay, I prithee, tell me what thou thinkst of me.
But you do think you are not what you are.
If I think so, I think the same of you.
Well, then think you right. I am not what I am.
I would to words I would have you be.
Would it be better, madam, than I am? I wish it might, for now I am your fool.
Oh, what a deal of scorn looks beautiful in the anger and contempt of men. A murderer's intent shows itself not more soon than love that would seem. Love's night is new. Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by maidhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee so. That more all thy pride, nor wit, nor reason can my passion hide. Do not extort thy reasons from this clause, for that I will, thou therefore have no cause. But rather, reason thus with reason fed. Love sought is good, but given unsought better.
By innocence, I swear, and by my youth, I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman has, nor never none shall be mistress of it, save I alone. And so would you, good madam. Nevermore will I to you my master's tears deplore.
Yet,
Go!
come again, and thou perhaps mayst move that heart which now abhors to lack his mark.
No, Faith, I'll not stay a jot longer.
Thy reason, dear Venom. Give thy reason.
You must needs yield your reasons, Sir Andrew.
I saw your niece do more favors to the Count's serving men than she ever bestowed upon me. I saw it in the orchard.
But did she see thee in the while, old boy? Tell me that.
Plain as I see you now.
Mm-hmm.
This was a great argument of love and her toward you.
Slight, will you make an ass of me now?
I will prove it legitimate. She did show favor to the youth in your sight, only to exasperate you, to awaken your dormouse valor, to put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should then have accosted her, and with some excellent justice, fire new from the mint, you should have played the youth into dumbness. This blue at your hand, it's false. Now, you are sailed into the north of my lady's opinion, where you hang like an icicle on a Dutchman's ear. Unless you do redeem it by some laudable attempt either of valor or policy.
If it be away, you must be with valor. For politics I hate.
Build me thy forces then on the basis of valor. Challenge me in the Count's youth to fight with him. Hurt him in 11 places. My niece shall take note of it, and assure thyself there is no love broker can more prevail in man's commendation with woman than report of valor.
There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Why either of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go, write it in a martial hand. Be cursed and brief. It is no matter how witty, so it be eloquent and full of adventure, and taunting with the license of ink. About it. Let there be gall enough in thy ink to the route with a goose pen, no matter about it.
Where shall I find you?
We'll call thee at thy room. Go.
Oh, this is a dear mannequin to you, Sir Toby.
I have been dear to him, some 2,000 strong or so.
And we shall have a rare letter from him, but you'll not deliver it.
Oh, never trust me then.
Oh.
And by all means, stir on the youth to an answer. I think Oxon and Wainwright cannot hail the two together. For Andrew, if he were open, and you find more blood in his liver that would clog the foot of a flea, I'll eat the rest of the anatomy.
And his opposite, the youth, bears in his visage no repression of cruelty.
Oh, look where the youngest wren of 9 comes.
If you desire to laugh yourself into stitches, follow me. Yond gull Malvolio has turned heathen, a very renegado, for there is no Christian means to save himself by believing rightly, can ever believe such impossible passages of grossness. He's in yellow stockings!
and cross-gartered.
Oh, most villainously, I have dogged him like his murderer. He does obey every point of the letter that I dropped to betray him. He does smile his face into more lines than is in the new map with the augmentation of the Indies. You have never seen such a thing as 'tis. I can hardly forbear hurling things at him. I know my lady will strike him. And if she does, he'll only smile and take it for great favor.
Come, bring us where he is.
He says he'll come. Oh, how shall I feast him? What bestow him? For youth is bought more often beg the bottom. I speak too loud. Well, where is Malvolio? When he's sad and civil and suits well for a servant with my fortunes. Where is Malvolio?
He is coming, madam, but in a very strange manner. He is sure possessed, madam.
Oh, what's the matter? Does he rave?
No, madam, he does nothing but smile. Your ladyship had best have some guard about you if you come, for surely he is a man tainted in his wits.
Come, bring him hither. I am as mad as he. Sad and merry madness equal be. Now, Malvolio.
Sweet lady. Oh, oh.
Smilest thou? I sent for thee on a sad occasion.
Sad? I could be sad, lady. This just got some obstruction in the blood, this cross-gartering, but what of that? If it please one, it is with me as the very true sonnet is. Please one, and please all.
How dost thou know? What is the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, though yellow like my legs. It did come to my hand and command for the answer. I think we know the sweet Roman hand.
Oh, wilt thou to bed, Malvolio?
To bed? Oh, my sweetheart. Come to you.
Oh, God, comfort thee. Why dost thou smile so and kiss thy hand so often?
How do you, Malvolio?
At your request, Nightingale answers dove.
Why do you appear with such ridiculous boldness before thy lady?
Be not afraid of greatness. 'Twas well written.
What meanest thou?
Some are born great.
Ah.
Some achieve greatness.
What sayest thou?
And some have greatness thrust upon them.
Oh, heaven restore thee!
Remember who commended thy yellow stocking?
Yellow stockings?
I wish to see thee ever cross-gartered.
Cross-gartered?
Oh, go to. Thou art made if thou desire to be so.
Am I made?
And if not, let me see thee a servant still.
Oh, no! Oh, this is very midsome of madness.
Now that the young gentleman of Count Orsino has returned, I can hardly invite him back. He attends your ladyship's pleasure.
I'll come to him. Good Maria, let this fellow be looked to. Where's Toby? Let my people have a special care of him. Oh, I would not have him miscarry for the half my dowry.
Oh, do you come near me now? No worse than Sir Toby to look to me. No, this concurs directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose, that I may appear stubborn to it. So, though she incites me to this in her letter, cast off thy humble sloth. Be opposite with kinsmen, surly with servants, let thy tongue tang with arguments of state. Oh, put thyself into a trick of singularity, and consequently set she down the manner how. Oh, I have lined her, but this is Jove's doing, and Jove make me thankful. When she left just now, let this fellow be looked to. Fellow, not Malvolio, not after my degree, but fellow. Oh, nothing that can be can come between me and the full prospects of my hopes. Oh, Jove, not I, is the doer of this, and he will be thankful.
Which way is he in the name of sanctity? If all the devils of hell possessed him, yet I'll speak to him.
Oh, here he is. Here he is. How is it with you, sir? How is it with you, man?
Go on. I discard you. Let me enjoy my private. Go.
How hollow the fiend does sleep within him. Did I not tell you, Sir Toby? My lady prays you to have a care of him.
Does she now?
Go to. Peace. We must deal gently with him. Let me alone with him. How do you, Malvolio? How is it with you? What, man? Defy the devil! Consider he's an enemy of mankind!
You know what you say!
Ah, and you speak ill of the devil! Oh, see how he takes it at heart. Pray God he be not bewitched! Carries water to the wise woman, marry I will, first thing in the morning if I live. Oh, my lady would not lose him for more than I could say.
How now, mistress?
Oh, Lord!
Prithee, hold thy peace. Do you not see you move him? This is not the way. Let me alone with him.
No way but gentleness. Gently. The fiend is rough and will not be roughly used.
How now? My ball cock? How dost thou chuck?
Stop!
Get him to say his prayers, Sir Toby. Get him to pray.
My prayers, minx!
No, I warrant you, he will not hear of godliness.
Oh, go hang yourselves all, you are idle, shallow things. I am not of your element. You shall know more. Here.
Is it possible?
Oh, if it were played upon a stage now, I could condemn it in improbable fiction.
Oh, his very genius hath taken the infection of the device, man.
Lady, pursue him now, lest the device take air and taint.
Oh, why we shall make him mad indeed.
But the house would be the quieter.
We shall have him in a dark room and bound. My nieces are to half in the belief that he's mad. We shall carry it thus till our pastime, tired out of breath, prompt us to have mercy on him. Oh, but see.
Oh, more matter for a May morning.
Here's the challenge. Read it. Water's vinegar and pepper.
Is it so saucy?
I warned him. Hubert, read.
Give me. Oh. Youth, whatsoever thou art but a scurvy fellow.
Good and valiant.
Wonder not, though it mind not in thy mind, why I do call thee so, for I will show thee no reason for it.
A good note. That keeps you from the blow of the law.
Thou comest to the Lady Olivia, and in my sight she uses thee kindly, but thou liest in thy throat. That is not the matter I challenge thee for.
Very brief and to exceeding good sense. What?
I will waylay thee going home, where if it be thy chance to kill me, thou killest me like a rogue and a villain.
Good. Still you keep on the windy side of the law.
Fare thee well, and God have mercy upon one of our souls. He may have mercy upon mine, but my hope is better, and so look to thyself. Thy friend, as thou usest him, and thy sworn enemy, Andrew Aguecheek. If this letter move him not, his legs cannot. I'll give it him.
He may have very fit occasion for it, for the youth is now in some commerce with my lady, and shall by and by depart.
Go, Sir Andrew. Scout before him at the corner of the orchard. So soon as ever thou seest him, draw. And as thou drawest, swear horrible. For it comes to pass off that a terrible oath with swagger and accent, sharply twanged off, gives manhood more approbation than ever proof itself would have earned it. Away.
Nay, let me alone for swearing.
Now will not I deliver this letter, for the behavior of the young gentleman gives him out to be of good capacity in breeding. His employment between his lord and my niece confirms no less. Therefore this letter, being so excellently ignorant, shall breed no terror in the youth. He shall find that it comes from a clodpole. But I'll deliver his challenge by word of mouth, set upon Agucheek, a most notable report of valor, and drive the youth into a hideous opinion of his rage, skill, fury, and impetuosity. For this shall so frighten both that they shall kill one another by the look like cockatrices.
Here he comes with your niece. Give them way till he takes leave, and presently after him.
Oh, I'll meditate the while upon some horrid message for a challenge.
I have said too much unto a heart of stone, and laid mine honor too unchary out. There's something in me that reproves my fault. But such a headstrong, potent fault it is that it but mocks reproof.
The same hater your passion bears goes on my master's grief.
Oh, here. Oh, wear this for me. It is my picture. Refuse it not, I have no tongue to ask you. And I beseech you, come again tomorrow. What shall you ask of me that I'll deny, that honor saved may upon asking give?
Nothing but this. Your true love for my master.
How with mine honor may I give him that which I've given to you?
I will acquit you.
Well, come again tomorrow. Fare thee well. A fiend like thee might bear my soul to hell.
Gentle man, God save thee.
And you, sir?
What defense thou hast, but take you to your God. Of what nature are the wrongs all thou hast done him, I know not, but thy interceptor, full of despite, bloody as the hunter, attends thee at the orchard's end. Be ye in thy preparation, for thy opponent is quick, skillful, and deadly.
You mistake, sir. I'm sure no man hath any quarrel to me. My remembrance is very free and clear of any image of offense done to any man.
Oh, you'll find it otherwise, I assure you. So if you hold your life at any price, but take thee to thy God, thy opposite hath in him what youth, strength, skill, and wrath can furnish a man withal.
I pray you, what is he?
He is not dubbed with unhatched rapier. He is a very devil in a private brawl. Souls and bodies hath he divorced three, and his incensement at this moment is so implacable that his satisfaction can be none, except by pangs of death and sepulchre. Hob, Nob is his word. Give it or take it.
I shall return again to the house and desire some conduct of the lady. I am no fighter. I have heard of some kind of men who put quarrels purposely on others to test their valor. But like this is a man of that quick.
Ah, sir, no. His indignation derives itself out of a very competent injury. Therefore on, and give him his desire. For back you shall not to the house, unless you undertake that with me, which with as much safety you might answer him. Therefore, Strip your sword stark naked, for metal you must, that's certain, or swear to wear iron about you.
This is as uncivil as it is strange. I beseech you, do me this courteous office, as to know of the knight what my offense is to him. It is something of my negligence, nothing of my purpose.
I will do so. Fabian, stay here a while by this young gentleman until my return.
I pray you, do you know of this matter?
I know that the knight is incensed against you, mortally. But nothing of the circumstance more.
I beseech you, what manner of man is he?
Nothing of that wonderful promise to read in him by his form, as you are like to find in him the proof of his valor. He is indeed, sir, the most skillful, bloody, and fatal opposite you could have possibly found in any part of Illyria. Oh. Will you walk towards him? I'll make your peace with him if I can.
I shall be much bound to you for it. I'm one that had rather go with Sir Priest and Sir Knight. I care not who knows so much of my metal.
Ah, man, he's a very devil. I've not seen such a virago. I had a pass with him, rapier, scabbard, and all, and he gives me the stuck in with such mortal motion that it is inevitable. And on the answer, he pays you. As certain as your feet hit the ground, they step on. They say he has been Vincent to the sun.
Oh, pox on it. I'll not meddle with him.
Ah, he will not now be pacified. Fabian can scarce hold him yonder.
Plague on it. Had I thought he'd been valiant and so cunning and fierce, I'd have seen him dare to challenge him. Let him let the matter sit, and I'll give him my horse, Grey Capulet.
I'll make the motion. Stand here. Make a good show on it. This shall end without the perdition of souls. Mary, I'll ride your horse as well as I ride you. I have his horse to take up the quarrel. I've persuaded him the youth's a devil.
And he is as horribly conceited as him, and Payne looks pale, as if a bear were at his heels.
Bears. Sir, there's no remedy for it. Oh, he will fight with you for honor's sake. But Mary, he hath better thought himself of his quarrel, and finds that now scarce to be worth talking on. Therefore, draw for support of his vow. He protests he will not hurt you.
God defend me. A little thing would make me tell them how much I like her a man.
Get round if you see him furious.
Sir Andrew, there's no remedy for it. He will fight with you for honor's sake and have one bout with you. But he promises me, as he is a gentleman and a soldier, that he will not hurt you. Come on, to it!
Oh, thank God, keep his oath.
I do assure you 'tis against my will.
Come on now!
This young gentleman has done offense, I take the fault on me. If you offend him, then I for him defy you.
Why, maid, what are you?
Ow!
Well, if you be an undertaker, then I am for you. I'll be with them, Madonna.
I pray you, sir, put your sword up if you please.
Really, sir? And for that I promise you, I will be as good as my word. He will bear you easily, and reigns well. This is the woman. Do thy office.
Antonia, I arrest thee in the suit of Count Orsino.
You do mistake me, sir.
No make, no jot. I know your favor well, though now you have no sea cap on your head. Take her away. She knows I know her well.
I must obey. This comes from seeking you. There's no remedy. I shall answer it. What will you do now? My necessity makes me ask you for my purse. Grieves me much more what I cannot do for you than what befalls myself. You stand amazed, but you come.
Come, maid, away, I pray you.
I must have freed some of that money.
What money, ma'am? Oh, for the kindness you've shown me here, and partly prompted by your present, trouble. Out of my lean and low ability, I will lend you something. My having is not much. I'll make division of my present with you. Hold. It's half my coffer.
Will you tell me now? Is it possible my deserts to you can lack persuasion? Do not tempt my misery, lest make me so unsound a woman as upbraid you with those kindnesses I have done for you.
I know of none, nor know I you by voice or any feature. I hate ingratitude more in a man than lying, vainness, babbling, drunkenness, or any taint of vice whose strong corruption inhabits our frail blood.
Come away, maid.
Let me speak. This youth that you see here, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death, relieved with such sanctity of love, and to his image, which methought did prove most venerable worth, did I devotion.
What's that to us? The time goes by. Away!
But oh, how vile and idle his Thou hast, Sebastian, done good teacher shame. In nature, there is no blemish but the mind. None can be called deformed but the unkind.
The maid grows mad. Take her away! Come, come!
Lead me on.
I think her words do from such passion imply that she believes herself. So do not I. True imagination, true. Now, dear brother, now be taken for you.
Come, Nat, come, Fabian. We'll whisper.
She named Sebastian. I my brother know, yet living in my glass. Even such and so in nature was my brother, and he went still in this fashion color ornament. For him I imitate. It proved true. Tempest so kind and saltly expression love.
Very dishonest and a paltry boy, more coward than a hare. His dishonesty appears in leaving his friend here in necessity and denying him. As for his cowardship, ask Fabian.
A coward, a devout coward.
Slid. I'll after him again and beat him.
Do, and cuff him soundly, but never draw thy sword.
But I do not.
Well, come, let's see the event.
I dare lay any money to it, nothing yet.
Will you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go to, thou art a foolish woman. Let me be clear of thee.
Well held out in faith. No, I do not know you, nor am I not sent to you by my lady to bid you come speak with her, nor is your name not Master Cesario, nor this is not my nose either. Nothing that is so is so.
Prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not me.
Vent my folly? He has heard that word of some great man, and now applies it to a fool. Vent my folly? I prithee, sir, tell me what I shall vent to my lady. Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
I prithee, foolish Greek, depart from me. There's money. That tarry longer, I shall give worth payment.
Well, I shall help with an open hand. These wise men that give fools money get themselves a good report after 14 years' purchase.
Now, sir, have I met you again? There is for you.
And there. There. And there. All the people mad.
Oh, hold! Or I'll throw your dagger over the house!
Since I will tell my lady straight I would not be in some of your coats for tuppence.
Come, sir, hold.
Nay, let him alone. I will go another way to work with him. I'll have an action of battery against him, if there be any law in Illyria. Though I struck at him first, yet it's no matter for that. Let me.
No, come, sir. Put up your iron, young soldier. You are well fleshed. Come, sir,
Be
hold.
free from thee. What wouldst thou now? If thou darest tempt me further, draw thy sword.
What? What? Then I must have an ounce or two of this malapert blood from you.
Hold, Toby, on thy life, I charge thee, hold.
Madam!
Will it be evidence? ungracious wretch, fit for the mountains and the barbarous caves where man has never preached. Out of my sight! Be not offended, dear Cesario. Rudely be gone! You did. Our pretty, gentle friend. Let not that reason or that passion sway in this uncivil without extending its faculties. Go with me, my house. Hear thou there how many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up, that thou thereby mayst smile at this. Thou shalt not choose but go. Do not deny. I wish it was so for me.
What rubbish is this? How runs the stream? For I am mad, or this is a dream. Let fancy still my sense and let us speak. If it be thus to dream, still let me sleep.
Nay, come. How pretty. Thou must be ruled by.
My lord.
Oh, say so, and so be it.
Nay, I'm pretty. Put on this beard and make him think that thou art Sir Topus the curate. I'll go and fetch Sir Toby the wife.
Well, I will dissemble myself in it. I would I were the first ever to dissemble myself in such a beard. The competitors, enter!
Oh, Joe bless thee, Master Parson.
Bonus dear Sir Toby, for as the old hermit of Prague very richly said to the nation King Gobert, that is. So I, being Master Parson, am Master Parson. For what is that but that is but
To him, Sir Toby.
what ho I say, peace in this prison!
Oh, the name count fits well, a good name.
Who calls there?
Sir Topus, the curate who comes to visit Malvolio the lunatic.
Oh, Sir Topus, go to my lady.
Out, hyperbolical fiend! How vexest thou this man? Talkest thou nothing but of ladies?
Well said, Master Parson.
Sir Topus, never was man thus wronged. Oh, good Sir Topus, do not think I am mad. They have laid me here in hideous darkness.
Fie, thou dishonest Satan! I call thee by the most modest terms, for I am one of those gentle ones that will use the devil himself with courtesy. Seest thou this house is dark?
As hell, Sir Topus.
Why, it hath bay windows transparent as barricades, and the clerestories from the south-north are as lustrous as ebony. Yet complainest thou of obstruction?
I am not mad, Sir Topus. I say to you, this house is dark.
Madman, thou errest, I say, there is no darkness but ignorance.
I say, this house is as dark as ignorance, though ignorance were as dark as hell. And I say there was never man thus abused. I am no more mad than you are.
Very well, remain now in darkness, fare thee well.
Sir Topus! Sir Topus!
Exquisite, Sir Topus.
Nay, I am for all waters.
Thou mayest have done it without the beard, you sees thee not.
Oh, to him in thine own voice, and bring me how you find. I would we were well rid of this knavery if he could be conveniently delivered, for I am now so far at a fence with my niece that I cannot with all safety pursue this sport to the other side. Goodbye, my chamber.
Hey, Robin, jolly Robin, tell me how thy lady does.
Fool!
My lady is unkind, purdy.
Fool!
Alas, why is she so?
Fool, I say!
She loves another.
Ah!
Who calls her?
Good fool! As ever thou wilt do serve well at my hand, help me to a candle, and pen, ink, and paper, and as I am a gentleman, I will live to be thankful to thee for it!
Master Malvolio?
Aye, good fool!
But alas, good sir, how fell you beside your 5 wits?
Fool, thou grievously abused. I'm as well in my wit's fool as thou art.
But as well, then you are mad indeed, if you be no better in your wits than a fool.
They have here propertied me, keep me in darkness, send ministers to me, asses, and do all that they can to face me out of my wits.
Advise you what you say. The minister is here.
Malvolio! Thy wits in heaven restore, and never thyself to sleep, and leave thy vain bibble.
Sotopus!
Maintain no words with him, good fellow.
Who? I, sir? Not I, sir. God be with you, good Sir Topus.
Marry, amen.
Yes, sir. I will, sir.
Fool, I say!
Sir, be patient. What say you, sir? I am sent for speaking with you.
Good fool, help me to some light and some paper. I tell thee I am as well in my wits as any man in Illyria.
Well, attend which you were, sir.
By this hand I am. Good fool, some ink, paper, and light. Convey what I set down to my lady. It shall advantage thee more than ever the bearing of letter did.
I will help you to it. But tell me true, are you not mad indeed, or do you but counterfeit?
Believe me, I am not. I tell thee true.
Nay, I'll never believe a maddened man till I see his brains. I will fetch you light and paper and ink.
Fool, I'll requite it in the highest degree. I pray thee, be gone.
I am gone, sir, and anon, sir. I'll be with you again in a trice, like to the old vice, your need to sustain, who with dagger of wrath, in his rage and his wrath, rise a heart to the devil. Like a mad lad, ere thy nails stab, adieu, good man devil.
Oh, this is the air. Oh, that is the glorious sun. This pearl she gave me, I do feel it, and I do see it. And though 'tis wonder that enwraps me thus, yet 'tis not madness. Where's Antonia, then? Could not find her at the Elephant. Yet there she was, and there I found this credit that she did range the town to seek me out. Her counsel now might do me golden service. For though my soul disputes well with my sense that this may be some error, yet 'tis not madness. Yet does this accident and flood of fortune so far exceed all instance, all discourse, that I'm ready to distrust mine eyes and wrangle with my reason that persuades me to any other trust but that I am mad, or that the lady's mad. Yet if 'twere so, she could not sway her house, command her followers, take and give back affairs into their dispatch with such a smooth, discreet, and stable bearing as I perceive she does. Oh, there's something in it that is deceivable. And here the lady comes.
Blame not this haste of mine. If you mean well, then go with me and with this holy man to the chapel by. There before him and underneath that consecrated roof, plight me the full assurance of your faith, that my most jealous and too doubtful soul may live at peace. He shall conceal it whilst you are willing it shall come to know. At what time we will our celebration keep according to my birth? What do you say?
I'll follow this good man and go with you. And having sworn truth, ever will be true.
Then lead the way, good father. Let heaven so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine.
Now, if thou lovest me, let me see this letter.
Good Mistress Fabian, grant me another request. Do not desire to see this letter.
This is to give a dog and recompense desire my dog again.
Belong you to the Lady Olivia, friends?
Aye, sir, we are some of the trappings.
I know thee well. How dost thou, my good madam?
Truly, sir, the better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
Just the contrary, the better for thy friends.
No, sir, the worse.
How can that be?
Yes, sir. They praise me and they make an ass of me. Now, my foes tell me plainly that I am an ass, so by my foes, I profit in the knowledge of myself, and by my friends, I am abused. Therefore, the better for my foes and the worse for my friends.
Wow, this is excellent. There's gold.
But that it would be gold dealing, sir. I wish you could make it another.
Oh, you give me your counsel.
Put your grace in your pocket just this once and let your flesh and blood.
You can fool no more money out of me at this throw. If you will let your lady know I'm here to speak with her and bring her along with you, it may await my bounty further.
Marry, sir, then, by your bounty till I come again.
Here comes the maid, sir, that did rescue me.
Oh, that face of hers I do remember well, yet when I saw it last it was besmeared as black as Vulcan in the smoke of war.
Orsino, this is that Antonia. This the maid that did the tiger board when your young nephew Titus lost his leg. Here in the streets, desperate of shame and state, in private rabble, did we apprehend her.
She did me kindness, sir, and drew in my side, but in conclusion put strange speech on me. I know not what 'twas but distraction.
Notable pirate, thou saltwater thief, what foolish boldness brought thee to their mercies, whom thou, in turn so bloody and so dear, hast made thy enemies?
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased that I do shake off the name you give me, Antonia never yet was thief or pirate, though I confess I've base and ground enough, Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither. That most ungrateful boy there by your side, from the rude seas enraged his bony mouth that I redeemed, a wreck past hope he was. His life I gave him, and did thereto add my love, without retention or restraint, all his in dedication. For his sake did I expose myself, pure for his love, into the adverse danger of this town. Due to defend him when he was beset, where being apprehended, his false cunning, not meaning to partake with me in danger, taught him to face me out of his acquaintance. While one would wink, denied me mine own purse, which I had recommended to his use not half an hour before.
How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, sir, and for 3 months before, no interim, not a minute's vacancy, both day and night did we keep company.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth. As for thee, madam, thy words are madness. 3 months this use hath tended upon me, but more of that anon. Take her aside.
What would my lord, but that he may not have, wherein Olivia makes him so still? Cesario, you do not keep promise with me.
Madam.
Gracious Olivia.
What do you say, Cesario? Good, my lord.
My lord can speak, my duty hushes me.
If it be aught to the old tune, my lord, it is as fat and fulsome to mine ear as howling after news.
Still so cruel?
Still so constable.
What, to perverseness? You uncivil lady, to whose ingrate and unauspicious altars my soul the faithless offerings hath breathed out the air devotion tendered. What shall I do?
Even what it please my lord, that shall come.
Why should I not? Had I the heart to do it, kill what I love. A savage jealousy that sometimes savors nobly, but hear me this. Since you to non-regardance cast my faith, and that I partly know the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor, link you the marble-breasted tyrant still. But this, your minion, whom I know you love, and whom by heaven I swear I tender dearly, him will I tear out of that cruel eye where he sits, crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, away. My thoughts are ripe with mischief. I'll sacrifice the lamb that I do love to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I, most jocund, apt and willingly to do you rest 1,000 deaths would die.
Well, where goes Cesario?
After him I love. More than I love these eyes, more than my life, more by all moors, and ever I shall love a wife. If I do fame, you witnesses above, punish my life for tainting of my love.
Ay me, detested. How I beguile!
Who does beguile you? Who does do you wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Is it so long? Call forth the Holy Father.
Come, away.
Whither, my lord, Cesario, husband? Stay.
Husband!
Husband, can he that deny?
Her husband, sirrah!
No, my lord, not I.
Alas, it is the baseness of that fear that makes thee strangle that propriety. Fear not, Cesario, take thy fortunes up, be that thou knowest thou art, and that thou art as great as that thou fearest. Oh, welcome, Father. Father, I charge thee by thy reverence here to unfold what thou dost know hath newly passed between this youth and me.
Ah, a contract of bond of eternal love. Confirmed by mutual joinder of your hands.
attested by holy close of lips, strengthened by an interchangement of your rings. All the ceremony of this compact carried out in my function by my testament. Since when the clock had told me I had moved toward my grave but 2 hours.
Oh, thou dissembling cub! What wilt thou be when time hath sort of grizzled on thy case? Or when on else thy craft so quickly grow that thine own grip shall be thine overthrow? Farewell, and take her! But direct thy feet where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protect! Oh, do not swear! Oh, little people, that's too much fear!
Oh, God, the surgeon! Send one presently to Sir Toby.
What is the matter?
He has broke my head across, and he has given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too. But Lord God, your help! I'm having 40 pound at home.
Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman, one Cesario, who took him for a coward, but he's the very devil incarnate.
My gentleman Cesario.
As lifeless, here he is. You broke my head for nothing. And that I did, I was set on to do by Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I never hurt you. You drew your sword upon me without cause, but I bespoke you fair and hurt you not.
If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me. I think you said nothing. By a bloody coxcomb. But here comes Sir Toby halting. You shall hear more. Had he not been a drink, he would have tickled you other gates than he did.
How now, gentlemen? How is it with you?
This old one has hurt me, and there's an end on it. Sod, did see Dick Surgeon, Sod?
Oh, he's drunk, Sir Toby, an hour agone. His eyes were set at 8 in the morning.
Oh, and he's a rogue. I hate a drunk rogue.
Oh, away with him. Who made this habit with them?
I'll help you, Sir Toby, because we dress together.
Will you help? An asshead, a coxcomb, and a knave. A thin-faced knave.
Get into bed and let us help you look too.
Madam, I'm sorry I may have hurt your kinsman. But had it been the brother of my blood, I must have done no less with wit and safety. You throw a strange regard upon me, and that I did presume to have offended you. Pardon me, sweet one, but for the vows we exchanged each other, but so way to go.
One face, one voice, one habit, and 2 persons, a natural perspective that is and is not.
Antonia! Oh, good Antonia! Oh, how the hours have racked and tortured me since I lost thee.
Sebastian, are you?
Hearest thou that, Antonia?
How do you make division of yourself? An apple cleft in 2 is not more twain than these 2 creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Oh, most wonderful!
Do I stand there? I never had a brother. Nor can there be that deity in my nature appeared everywhere. I had a sister, whom the blind waves and surges have devoured. Of charity, what kin are you to me? What countryman? What name? What parentage?
Nestle? Sebastian was my father. Such as Sebastian was my brother too. And so when he stood at his watery grave, spirits can assume birth form and suit you come to fright us.
Mortal I am indeed. Were you a woman? As the rest goes, even I should let my tears fall upon your face and say, "Right, welcome, drowned Viola!"
My father had a mole upon his brow.
And so had mine.
And died that day when Viola from her birth had numbered 13 years.
That record is lively in my soul, for indeed he finished his mortal act the day that made my sister 13 years.
If nothing left to make this happy bud. But this my masculine usurped attire do not embrace me until each circumstance, place, time, and fortune do cohere and jump. Then I am Viola. Confirm I'll bring you to a captain in this town where lie my maiden leads. I was mental help, I was preserved to serve this noble count. all the circumstances my fortune since happened between this lady and this lord.
So comes it, lady, you have been mistook. You would have been contracted to a maid. Nor are you therein by my life deceived. You are betrothed both to a maid and man.
Be not amazed. Right noble is his blood. If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou never shouldst love woman like to me.
And all those sayings I will overswear, and those swearings keep as true and soulless as an organ continent the fire has ever seen.
Give me thy hand and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
The captain that did first bring me to shore hath my maid's garments. He is now upon some action in durance at Malvolio's suit.
Oh, he shall enlarge him. Fetch Malvolio hither. And alas, now I remember me, they say, poor gentleman is much distressed. The most extracting frenzy of mine own from my remembrance I clearly banished him. How does he, madam?
Truly, madam, he has here written a letter to you. I should have given it to you today morning, but as madman's epistles are no gospels, so it skills not much witness to it.
Open it and read it.
Look to me well edified. Fool delivers the madman.
By the Lord, madam! You
Art thou mad?
No, madam, but I do read madness.
Read it thy right way.
So I do, Madonna, and to read it his right words is to read thus. So prepare my princess and give ear.
Read it you, madam. By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world shall know it. Though you have put me into darkness and given your drunken cousin rule over me, yet I have the benefit of my senses as well as your ladyship. I have your own letter that induced me to the semblance I put on. The Madeleine Malvolio. Did he write this?
Aye, madam.
The savor's not much of distraction.
See him deliver, Fabian. Fetch Malvolio hither. My lord, so it please you these things further thought on to favour me as well a sister as a wife.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your law. Your master quits you. For your service done him so much against the metal of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breeding. And since you called me master for so long, here is my hand. You shall from this time be your master's mistress.
A sister, you are she.
Is this the madman?
My lord, the same. How now, Malvolio?
You have done me wrong, madam. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolio? No.
Lady, you have. Pray you peruse this letter. Now deny that it is your hand. Now tell me, in the modesty of honor, why have you given me such clear lights of favor? That become smiling and cross-gartered to you, to put on yellow stockings and to frown on Sir Toby and the lesser people. And acting this in this obedient hope, why have you suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark house, visited by the priest, and made the most notorious geck and gold that ever invention played on? Tell me why!
Alas, Malvolio, this is not my writing. Though I confess much like the character, but out of question 'tis Mariah's hand. And now I do bethink me, it was she first told me thou wast mad. Pray be content, this matter hath passed but shrewdly upon thee.
Good madam, hear me speak, and let no quarrel nor no brawls come taint the condition of this present hour, which I wonder at, which I'm not. Most freely I confess, myself and Toby did set advice against Malvolio here. Upon some stubborn and uncourteous parts we set against him. Maria wrote the letter at Sir Toby's great importance. In recompense whereof, he hath married her.
Alas, poor fool, how they have baffled thee.
Why, some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrown upon them. I was one in this interlude, one Sirtopash, but that's all one. By the Lord, fool, I'm not mad. But don't you remember? Madam, why laugh you at such a barren rascal? If you smile not, she's gagged. And thus the whirligig of time brings in his revenges.
Be revenged on the whole packet.
He hath been most notoriously abused.
Pursue him, and entreat him to a peace. He hath not told us of the captain yet. When that is known and golden time convinced, solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. Meantime, sweet sister, we shall not part from hence. Come, Cesario, for so you shall be while you are mad. But when in other habits you are seen, Lucino's mistress and his fancy's queen.
When that I was and a little tiny boy with hey-ho, the wind and the rain, a foolish thing was that a joy, for the rain it every day. But when I came to man's estate with hey-ho, the wind and the rain, gay slaves and thieves shot their day, for the rain it every day. But when I came alas to life with the wind and the rain, by striving good I never cared, for the rain it every day. I came unto my beds with hey-ho, the wind and the rain.